all of us start off with the hope of being the perfect family. And we have the image, you know, of the children all lined up in their pew in church with us and all being good and quiet and all praying and all doing what we tell them. And we make the mistake of believing that this myth of the perfect family, the perfect holy Christian family, is a holy family. And then reality sets in. Maybe in terms of illness, alcoholism, mental illness being the worst of those because everybody knows we could have done something about that. Maybe other more acceptable illnesses. Maybe drugs. Maybe a child who's gay. Maybe just children who fight a lot. Maybe our marriage didn't quite measure up to the happily ever after that we had hoped for. Maybe children in prison. Children cohabiting when that's not what we wanted for them. And we begin to feel shame and embarrassment. Not just in God's presence, but in the presence of our church. And we feel like we're the only not perfect family in the whole bunch. I heard that over and over and over again in your listening process. Broken people who thought they were the only ones, who thought they were alone. There's a sense that home can't be a holy place anymore. Not because God isn't there, and that was also in your listening process. Not because God isn't there, but because we're not perfect anymore. We're not what we're supposed to be. We've failed. You know those perfect families around you? If they really are perfect when you get inside the house, that's not holiness. Those families where nothing went wrong and everything went according to plan, that's good fortune. That's luck. That's not holiness. None of us have that much control. Most of us are the other kind. And it's those moments of loneliness. It's those moments of where did we go wrong that cracks the veneer, the phony image we've managed to create, and forces us to look at who we really are before God. Forces us to let the light in, to let go of trying to create our image of the perfect family and let God create in us. You probably know the Chinese symbol for crisis is the same as the Chinese symbol for opportunity. Crisis is the opportunity for holiness. We got a little confused yesterday. I heard the confusion in the plenary session, like, how is the messiness holiness? I don't think the messiness itself is holiness. I think it is the opportunity to become holy. How we deal with the crisis, how we deal with the mess, that is the place where we become holy family. The powerlessness we feel at that moment is a sickening feeling in the pit of our stomachs. Any of you who have been there, who have gotten the call that your child has been arrested, who have looked at a daughter who has gotten pregnant outside of marriage, you know that feeling in your stomach. Something has gone terribly wrong. Something will never be the same again in your family. But the simple fact that nothing will ever be the same again, by definition, means this could be the start of something new. In the beginning, the Spirit of God moved over the waters of chaos, and out of chaos came creation. It is out of the chaotic that new life comes, and God knows families are chaotic. The source of all new life. And what comes first? Light. It's the light that comes through the cracks when we finally break and let the light in and let God transform us into the saintly people we are going to become as parents. In the cracked, we become holy.